I think just what we kind of talked about in the locker room. This year was a lot of times for a lot of news. A lot of new things that we did. We had a little taste of winning, which we've done better than last year's games, and I think that we've also had some times where we've been in overtime, which were really good. So I think this year we've actually had, some very positive things that we could take for next year and off season and really to build on. And I think that we'll be ready to work on the things that we need to do in the off season and be ready to come back strong next year. And just still staying together, still working together, and still have the same focus and have the same goals.
Did you notice something different about Mount St. Mary's in the second half there?
I think third quarter, I think they really stepped it up. I think our contesting and our switching, our defense could have been a little bit better. But I think they did a good job with taking advantage of the different slips that we did have. And I mean, their three were on. There's a lot of people that aren't primary scorers on their team that stepped it up that third quarter. And I think that third quarter is where, the scoring kind of split. So.
Right. And Brandy, how do you look at both the season and the second half there?
I really feel this was definitely a building season, and Coach Rini said, we definitely got a taste of having a game in overtime, last-minute buzzer beater shots, losing as well, but even the highs being very high and the lows being mediocre. So, I think we're just going to build off of that and continue to grow for next year and have come out even stronger.
Right.
Yeah, and Coach Haynes, you talked about building, but obviously, you're in a position coming into a new job. You've got so many sophomores that are so good on this team, starting 3 sophomores. So to have that success with a young team this season and grow to 7 wins in the conference, it's got to really feel good looking forward for your program.
It does. It really brings a lot of positive energy, and just to look at the vision that we want for this team, and our ultimate goal is never going to change. I mean, we want to be conference champions. We want to be tournament champions. We want to get to that NCAA, and that doesn't change. And with a young team, it even it opens our eyes even brighter to the vision of the future, because we have so much time to work on the things that we need to work on. And it isn't like we have a team full of 5 seniors, where this is it, and then we're rebuilding again. Like we are. We're young. I think we're young. We've got great intensity. We've got great fire, great fight behind us. I think just with encouraging each other and keeping our heads up, I think that the future is very bright.
And Brandy, what does it mean to you to be named first team All NEC today, especially being just a sophomore?
I'm just blessed to receive that award. I work hard for it, but it's just a great blessing from God. I pray every night to do my best every day, come in and do my best in basketball. So I'm just grateful for that award.
What are your thoughts on the second half, Brandy? What do you think happened there?
I think they came out a little energetic. We didn't get to capitalize off our offensive capabilities, but they came out they were hitting everything basically, but we just couldn't match their offensive intensity as well. But we definitely did have a good first half. Second half, we had to keep